everyone, welcome back. So the Season 4 gameplay trailer just released today, which is super exciting because finally we get to see how the gameplay will look. So the trailer shows us a lot of new things and it is very interesting down to map changes and the Battle Pass cosmetics and things. So I'm just going to briefly go over everything that was in the trailer and break it down for you. So basically, Hammond Robotics is causing chaos in World's Edge and they've put down their harvester. So the harvester, I believe, is something that was in Titan 4. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it basically shoots a beam up into the sky and I think it shoots down projectiles. I'm not sure if it's from that, but from the trailer in this part it does look like that since Wattson's able to deflect it. But because of this, it has caused several map changes. So with the first being Capital City, we see buildings collapsed. So we see more bins on top of the buildings and around some other places as well. And I think it's cool how you can kind of see inside the building since the walls have collapsed from the outside, but they're like half standing up kind of. I just think that looks pretty cool. And of course there's lava in between since it's all cracked, so that's going to cause a lot of problems sometimes probably, I think. I mean, if you look at the bins right here, they're very close to the edge, so there's a good chance that you could fall in, and especially if there's an enemy behind you and they punch you in or something. Oh, actually, in my last video we were messing around punching each other, and I feel like some people are going to do that now in this new map change and punch their teammates into the lava. And if people do that, I swear that is so toxic. Doing it that way is toxic, but if you're just pushing them in a random place where they won't die, that's not toxic, but doing it that way is. So please do not punch your teammates into the lava because they will not be happy and most likely will leave after that. And since the Revenant is coming, I really hope that people don't leave. People are just going to be too salty. Just because you didn't get to pick Revenant doesn't mean you should just leave. Just play it through and you'll get to play Revenant eventually. But enough of my rant, I just kind of went off topic again. But continuing through the trailer, we see in one of the buildings that there's guns on stands like they are in the training room, which I find really interesting. Oh my god, a cat! I'm gonna stop recording because there's a cat and then I'll come back. No, where did it go? So as I was saying, we see these guns on the stand like we do in the training room, and I wonder if they will be here all the time. And I kind of wonder why they've done this. Why have they put some guns on the stand? Is it just to make sure that we actually do have guns? Because I find that sometimes there is limited weapons, or sometimes when you land somewhere you'll go into a building and there's no gun, or several buildings you'll go into there and there's no guns there. So I wonder if that's why they've done it. Who knows, we'll find out tomorrow. But moving on, we see the harvester again, and it looks like it's drawing out lava or energy from the ground and shooting it up into the sky. Maybe that's what causes those meteor things. If you know anything about this, please let me know because I'd be interested to know what this actually is and what this does. But we get to see some of the Battle Pass skins now. The new Wattson skin I really love. I don't know about you, and I know some people don't like it, but I do. I actually really like it. But I like how her forearms and thighs are see-through. I think it's a nice touch and it looks really cool as well. And also her hair is kind of out a little bit. We're getting closer to getting the helmet off completely. But we also see her talking to Mirage, who has a recolor on, and it's like an Iron Man recolor, which I believe is in the store right now, so you can get it now if you want that. It is a recolor of one of his legendaries. I don't know the name. I believe Octane is just wearing his normal legendary skin. It's kind of sad that he doesn't have a legendary, or from what we know so far in the Battle Pass, he doesn't have one. And then we kind of briefly see the back of Corset skin, which looks like an epic skin, and Bangalore's skin right here. I am not sure if that's a new one or not. I think it is. I don't really play Bangalore, so I'm not too sure on that. But then we see more of the legends. So Pathfinder right here has a rare skin, I believe. We have Crypto's new legendary skin, or the back of it, and Lifeline's rare skin right here. Also, this Octane skin, I'm not sure if that's new. If you know, let me know. I don't want to give you false information, so I'm not going to say that it is. But then we get a few close-ups of some of the new skins. So here we have Wattson first, and she looks super cute. I really like it. That isn't her normal hair, obviously it's not pink, but it's also shaped differently, which I quite like, and I kind of like the eye patch too. But I kind of like the cyberpunk kind of thing that they've all gone for. It matches the new season very well, since it's Assimilation, it's all about pretty much robots, so it works well. Then we have Corset, which looks like a rare skin, it's kind of just his mask that's different, and he's green. And then we have Wraith, who looks very different, and I've seen people compare her to Ronin. I kind of see it with the face, but apart from that, there's no comparison, but I do like this skin, I think it is really cool. And then we have a close-up of the Crypto skin, which I do like as well. But then we get into the actual gameplay, and the Revenant first shows up, basically murdering Octane, so RIP Octane. So right here, I think this is a longbow that the Revenant is holding, and I don't think I've seen this before, but right here we see a little screen on the gun that shows the bullets, and I think that's to show how much ammo you have left. But I thought it was quite interesting how they have the firing mode as semi on here. I don't believe you can change the firing mode on a longbow, at least not so far. Maybe it's a new attachment. Is there a new attachment? Please tell me it is and I'm not just making stuff up again. Maybe that's a new skin as well for a longbow. You know, I don't really know. I'm just looking at things that I haven't seen before. Is that new? Let me know again. But then we get a better look at Wraith's new skin, which is called Perfect Soldier, and it fits the skin pretty well. And a new weapon skin as well, which looks really cool. And then we see Lifeline's rare skin in more detail, which is called Health Drain, which is actually a really nice name for it. But she's holding an alternator, which I believe is a new skin again. And then we get into the new Wattson skin, and you can see the robotic arms and legs, which I think is really cool. Does Wattson have prosthetic legs now? Because I know it was speculated that she had a prosthetic arm, so maybe that hints at that, but that kind of means that she is pretty much all robot, which is a bit strange. But this skin is called Cyberpunk. But we have a little Nessie charm right here, which is super cute. And of course we see the meteors again and how Wattson's able to deflect it. Then we move on to the new legend, which is of course Revenant. And first of all, if you look in the background, you can see his banner, or at least one of the poses for him. But obviously what is more interesting is the fact that he's bringing up this prism, I guess, and I guess this is his ultimate, which looks like if you run through it, you will turn into a shadow, and it kind of seems like your teammates will turn into a shadow as well, which is very cool. What I find really interesting is how Octane jumped on his jump pad and he got shot and died, which basically got rid of his shadow mode. So I believe it was what I said in the trailer. So when you die as a shadow, you respawn as your normal self. Well, we don't really see the respawn in this trailer, but I believe that's what would happen. But in the other one, Revenant basically came back as his normal self, so I assume that is what's going to happen. But I think it's really cool how your teammates will turn into a shadow as well. But right here we see the Revenant pull out a ball from his arm and throw it up. What that does, I have no idea. It just kind of puts some static effect on the legend, so I guess it's sort of like Crypto's EMP, how it gets rid of shield. Maybe this does something similar, maybe it gets rid of health or something like that. We won't know until tomorrow, but it does look very cool. And of course, I believe the Revenant's passive is to be able to climb higher, since in the launch trailer it kind of showed that. And right here, he basically scaled the entire building, which is very cool to see. And also his finisher, he stabbed Mirage in the chest with his hand, and that is just so brutal. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised they even added that. He literally just killed him in a more brutal way than using a gun. Moving on though, we see Pathfinder and Octane jump off the bridge and then they basically fly back up. How that works, I don't know. maybe there's some kind of vent underneath. Well, that doesn't make sense because wouldn't it be lava? I have absolutely no idea how that works, but it looks like there's a mechanic that will let you fly back up basically. But then we get our first looks at the new weapon, the Sentinel, which is very cool. It's the bolt action sniper rifle, which can be charged up to deal more damage and can be changed to firing more rapidly but doing less damage too. It does look like a very cool weapon though. And one thing I've noticed, this is like the first time that we actually have seen Bloodhound in this trailer. Why are they trying to get rid of Bloodhound? He's not been around much lately. Just because Crypto's around doesn't mean you have to get rid of Bloodhound too. There are many Bloodhound mains out there. Is that a new Gibraltar skin? It kinda just looks like a recolor of one of his legendaries. And I'm not a fan of that legendary skin for Gibraltar anyway, but I don't really use him, so... Oh, is this a new Bloodhound skin? Just as I was speaking about that, I just noticed it. If that's a new Bloodhound skin, that looks really nice, to be honest. I really like the colour combinations. And of course this is a new area on the map as well. There's just some more buildings added, and maybe this is where the guns were up on the stand things. I don't know. But then we see Revenant and Corset together, and suddenly Revenant changed his legendary skin, and we see one of his alternative ones, and I have got to say that this skin is very cool. I don't know about you, but I really like this skin. It is kind of creepy too, and his hitbox is going to be absolutely insane to hit. More so than Pathfinder and probably Wraith as well. He better have low profile on me, because if he doesn't, that is insane, because Wattson has it and she's not even really small, at least not really. And Octane doesn't have low profile, which doesn't really make sense because isn't he pretty much Wattson's size as well? And we briefly see Wraith on the side next to Caustic and Revenant, and I really like the glowing parts on that skin too. But that's pretty much the trailer, and it's so cool. I mean, how can you not like this? I mean, come on, it is very cool. I do wish that they made legendary skins for all legends though when the new season comes. I know when the new events come they'll make skins for them, but I feel like sometimes they just leave out legends and I don't really like that. I don't understand why they do that. And of course, as they're going to add more legends, it's just going to kind of make it worse, I guess? I don't know. I just can't see any reason why they wouldn't make a skin for every single legend in a new season. I mean, come on, you can easily do that. But besides that, I am very excited for this season to come, and it comes out tomorrow, so we don't have to wait long. Apart from I'll have to wait until after work, but it doesn't come out until after work anyway, so that's not really troubling, but again, I am very excited. I wonder how you feel about the new season, so let me know in the comments what you think about this new season, about this whole gameplay trailer, and everything else. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!